And tonight, here is Tony Atlas, Mr. USA. Tony, right down here off the stage, we've got a lot of great big plates that go on a bar, and you are going to try to lift 500 pounds in the bench press.
Well, you know, a couple of weeks back, Gino Hernandez got out here and he bragged about how strong he was, and he said that I get out here week after week talk about I'm strong. I don't come out here to talk about my strength or anything, but Gino claimed that I did, and he also claimed that I couldn't lift 500 pounds. And behind Gino claim, he put $3,000, saying that he would give me $3,000 to lift 500 pounds. Well, I'm not a weightlifter or anything of that nature. I'm a wrestler. But for $3,000, then I'm going to step into the weightlifting shoes tonight, and I'm going to go out there, I'm going to try my best to lift 500 pounds. The only thing that I just really need is the people's support, because, like I said, I'm not a weightlifter, I'm a wrestler, but if for $3,000, I'm going to try 500 pounds.
And then whip Gino Hernandez.
Yes, sir. Gino Hernandez, he's a man that always got something to say about somebody, and 9 times out of 10, what he got to say about you ain't nothing good. He always want to downrate somebody and make somebody look bad in public. But Gino Hernandez got to realize one thing: he ain't no better than nobody else. We all people, and he ain't nobody no better than nobody else. Gino, he just think he just too good for anybody and everything. And that ain't right.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Up in the ring, Boyd Pierce was about to introduce this event, and Gino Hernandez came into the ring, and he is arguing right now with Tony Atlas. And
everybody here last week saw how you threw me over the top rope, and you should have been disqualified, but you're not man enough, are you, Tony Atlas? All them muscles, but you're not a man. You are not a man, you're a boy. You are a boy. You're no man. You are a boy, you're no man. And let me tell you something. Gino, you let me tell you something right now. And don't you ever forget this. My mama did not raise no boys. She raised a 6'2", 250-pound brick house that will whoop your boyish self to death.
so Boyd Pierce gets the microphone, and the argument now, well, Gino couldn't resist the opportunity, and he will not win friends and influence people in this. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. And here is Gino catching. Well, I'll be done. Watch out for that press. He's got him up and it. Oh! Caught him with a beauty, and Gino could be sorry he ever came into the ring. Well, that fellow is Jerry Brown, who has moved in there to take over on Tony Atlas. Jerry's a 230-pounder from Charlotte, North Carolina, and he took advantage of the fact that the back was turned.
This event, one fall to finish.
Go to work on
newcomer Jerry Brown versus
Tony
Mr.
Atlas.
USA.
So this
Tony
match has
Atlas.
started in wild and unorthodox fashion, and the jumble that began when Mark Lewin refused to come into the ring for the opening match has given us a pair of preliminaries, of which we can only say that they are explosive. Tony Atlas shaking off the effects of that crash in there. This is a one-fall, 15-minute match, and Atlas is wound up. Jerry Brown being whipped across the ring. Hard landing as Atlas now shakes off the effects of the sudden attack by Gino and the sudden attack by Jerry Brown. Referee is Irish Danny McShane. Our first look at Brown, a newcomer to this part of the country. And Tony Atlas gets snatched down by the Afro, and he swings right around to whip him over and to come up with an arm bar. Arm bar for Tony Atlas. It got a good solid hold there, but Brown's a big guy. Brown is doing the pushing in order to get where he might be able to get the hold broken. Atlas is fast. He denies all the things that you have ever heard about weightlifting constricting a man's ability to move. He is aggressive, he is coordinated, he is powerful, he is fast, and he's a good, solid wrestler. We want to wish a couple of youngsters birthdays celebrating here tonight. Aaron Roy Reyna. Aaron is 9 years of age, and Chris Johns is 12 years of age and celebrating here at the Sam Houston Coliseum tonight. And little Aaron L. Carter is 3 years old today, and Aaron is celebrating his birthday at tonight's wrestling, and we certainly wish him the happiest of birthdays. Nice move by Tony Atlas as he whipped up there that time for that flying head scissor. Jerry Brown finds himself caught in a solid grip. So you're looking at the broad back of Mr. USA. I said before, he's Mr. Electricity, and he certainly has proven to be Mr. Electricity as far as wrestling here in Houston is concerned. He has excited fans like no wrestler in recent years. Good move. He escaped the onward rush. He comes up with a front headlock. You know, it's tough to come into the ring all set to battle one man. You get into a wild skirmish with somebody who tries to knock your head off, and then you have this guy jump on your back and get you off to a start that you had never intended to use in the beginning. And then somewhere along the line, you've got to settle down, as Tony is doing now, and start to figure your moves instead of just being caught without a battle plan. In behind is Jerry Brown. Now, Jerry came here with a good reputation and a good record, and he is looking to advance up the ladder in the matches here at the Sam Houston Coliseum. He's dangerous. You saw that last maneuver that he made. Tony Atlas in a double chop, cross chop. And he smashed into him. Oh, how he smashed. Next Friday night, Grand Marcus returns to action. I want to remind you fans in Angleton that very soon wrestling will return to the fairgrounds in Angleton. You just be sure to check up on the papers there, and we will have another announcement for you next week. You fans in Beaumont at the Beaumont Civic Center. we will have wrestling. Keep your finger on that pulse too. Twisting side headlock. And he's got the muscle that can twist. He's got the forearm that can rub in there and rub tight. Bone against bone, muscle against muscle. And he twists and he turns and he goes down. Atlas on top, but he came over that time and he rammed him right in the eye. And Atlas rubbing that eye, trying to get the vision back completely, and he is being rubbed along that top rope, using the rope as a means of confusing his vision. So he's got Tony's arm, but he is using less than the required number of fingers. So Atlas is down, that working on his eyes where no man is able to grow muscle has given him a problem totally unrelated to the arm. But while he is recovering from that, Jerry Brown has made this arm lock possible by the preliminary work he did across the face of Tony Atlas. Twist is on the arm, and as Atlas gets up, he's got that big fist of his ready. He takes those clubbing blows, just like he had a ball bat in his hand when he did it. Whoa! He hit, and he hit solidly. And that one came on top of the head. And again, Jerry Brown keeps him at bay by ramming away at his face. Even the threat is enough to make a man back away. Atlas this time introducing Jerry Brown to the top rope and managing to rub his head along there. And as fans are screaming, be sure you get his eye. That's what Jerry Brown did. One more is the call. Look at that, hollering, one more, one more. They're telling him again, one more. Oh, he clobbered him. On top, Atlas. Hard man to hold down, that boy Brown. Is a spinning slam, and he slammed him solidly. On top is Atlas, and he aimed in there to drive that head in. 10 minutes have gone by. 5 minutes remain in this match as Jerry Brown clobbers him and tries to straighten him out. Again, he goes after the face. Again, he goes after the nose and the eye, and Atlas is in a tough spot. So Jerry has a side headlock, and nice work. He's working him like a bull in a bullfighter. So Brown is outside, Brown is inside, and he bounced right on his nether end. Crotch hold, and Tony Atlas. Now, he did it. I'll be doggone. You know, there it is. It's a win for Tony Atlas. It's one thing to be able to lift that much weight over your head. It's another thing to be battling for 2 or 3 minutes with Gino Hernandez, 10 or 12 minutes with this man, and then go out there and right in the course of the match, lift him over your head. Tony Atlas does it. He sure does do it.